All right, this is part two of cooking with Kaya. Oh yeah, that's cool. I like that motto and shit right there. That's nice. But cooking with Kaya, we're doing a part two of it. Get more of the guy story and see what's going on.
That every doodle with money on the internet with some motion, they
I ain't gonna lie, her and that green shit is fucking fire. But I love that professional like dress. Like that's not dress but outfit. Like that's me. Like that's like my type of female. Like I wonder how tall she is though. She seemed like maybe 5'8", maybe 5'7". But I love that type of like a woman dressed like that. I love that, bro. That shit like that is sexy to me. Like that, like she. I remember seeing that. I think she went to like a the pool parties type shit. Um, but but yeah, I love that type of like type of fit. That fit right there is like something that I'm attracted to. I ain't gonna hold you.
they trying to get at her. After going viral overnight and having the entire internet on her body, she's been thirst trapping, gaining a lot of attention. But whole time she has a boyfriend that she really don't acknowledge. She don't really post him, but he's on his social media acknowledging her, doing everything in his power for people to know that they're dating. Some random fan tweeted, Cooking with Kaya definitely has a man, and he just might be 6'6", 240-pound, muscular billionaire. Cause ain't no way nobody ain't hop on that. Man, this man quote tweeted that with a wink, bro. Wanting people to know that's my girl. He's a content creator too, but she's just way more famous. It wasn't always like that. He was the one with clout. He was more famous, and that's essentially how he pulled her. She was a nobody, but she went viral overnight for looking good, and now she's the star, and nobody really knows him compared to her. And that's why I feel like he's on social media.
I wouldn't say no one knows him because of that. Because in the same sense, like there's a lot of people on YouTube that you don't know. Like I used to watch car videos and I used to see a lot of people with like back then when Hellcats was like the thing, people would get like a scat pack and then move from a scat pack. Well, they get the RT and then move from the RT get a scat pack and then move from the scat pack get a Hellcat and then move from the Hellcat and get a red eye. And then when they get the red eye, they do all these modifications to it, go to all these meets, and then they do all these fucking wraps and shit to it, bigger wheels, bigger tires, making it loud, this and that and the third. And then after a while, you see them just going to meets. That's pretty much what they shit is, doing the meets, showing off their car and shit like that. And then when I got out of looking at that, 'cause I was like, bro, like low key the Hellcats and shit, Dodge Charger, they ass. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't fuck with them at all. But I like the customization of people when they do with their cars. Like that's just me. I like how unique people do with their raps and shit. Um, and then you start watching videos of other stuff like races and shit like that, which I'm really into. You start watching videos of people doing full builds on the engine, like taking the B58 out and adding shit to it and showing like how you can do it, how precise you gotta be so you don't fuck up the engine type shit. And it's like basically what I'm saying is a lot of people on YouTube that covers a lot of shit. You get what I'm saying? Not everybody's the same. You know, some people do reaction, some people do reaction on relationships, some people do be like a relationship coach, some people do other shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people do pranks. You know what I mean? Which I recommend do not ever be one involved with people doing pranks low key, depending on what it is, because some people out here are just stupid as fuck with pranks. But basically what I'm saying is YouTube is big. So it's not a surprise that some people don't know him. Like you know what I mean? Like it's people out there that's like have kid videos that just literally have a 1 hour video or 10 hour video of just a loop of a fucking just a bunch of like kid shows and getting a million of views. Like, I would love to do that, but I don't have rights to, you know what I mean, the kid videos and stuff like that that's out there. But I could do that, just upload it, bam. I'll just sit there and don't even need to show my face. And a bunch of people will just turn that on just because their kids is crying or they just want them to be quiet, turn something on like that and have Arthur playing or have Clifford the big red dog playing or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that generation, if you didn't notice. But yeah, I honestly I wouldn't say that like, oh, it was because like no like now she's big, no one knows him. You know what I mean? I won't say that. I just think people just don't know him. I didn't know Cooking with Kai until people started doing the dance and shit. You know what I mean? So
famous, and that's essentially how he pulled her. She was a nobody, but she went viral overnight for looking good, and now she's the star, and nobody really knows him compared to her. And that's why I feel like he's on social media overly claiming her, expressing his love for her all the time, because he understands the inevitable, bro. Listen, the inevitable is this: you and your girl was somewhat on the same level when she was a nobody, but now she's like the most sought after woman on the internet. You have billionaires and millionaires reaching out to her. You got rappers worth $100 million trying to crack her. You got NFL players, Sauce Gardner worth $100 million trying to crack. And you're essentially a streamer who does decent, but you're not no millionaire. You don't have a couple $100,000. So you have to realize the inevitable is going to happen. She's going to leave you, bro. It's not a if, it's a when. She's going to leave you. She was recently invited to Kai Cenat's Streamer University. And while at Streamer University, fans was pointing out the fact that her and DDG looked like they had hella chemistry. You had other streamers like Jay Cinco, they was shooting at her. And, she was being friendly. She wasn't being overly disrespectful for a woman who was in a relationship. I would say she was being too friendly, but she didn't really do anything that would constitute cheating. Now, her boyfriend knew that she was coming to Streaming University. He wasn't invited because he's not popular enough, but he still came to Cleveland or to.
I wouldn't say her and DDG was like had mad chemistry because half the time he been low key playing A1 defense to anyone that talks to any female. And also, I think she friend zoned that nigga before when he was in his room type shit. Like he was going for a hug and she's like, "Yo, I see you tomorrow, bro," and gave him a handshake type shit. So I don't really think they have like mad chemistry. I think it's more like I think she friends with a lot of niggas, but I don't know. I want to say she on go though.
Overly disrespectful for a woman who was in a relationship. I would say she was being too friendly, but she didn't really do anything that would constitute cheating. Now, her boyfriend knew that she was coming to Streaming University. He wasn't invited because he's not popular enough, but he still came to Cleveland or to Akron, Ohio, and he got a hotel in the same city at Streamer University. He stayed at the hotel 6 minutes away to keep tabs on her. That's how you know you got a bad one, bruh. You not trying to let her out your sight. But all that sweating abroad, following her everywhere, backfired because even though he was only 6 minutes away from cooking with Kaya, she still went to the club with DDG and other streamers. And while at the club, she did something that he considered cheating. And because of this, he absolutely crashed out. She's at the club, she's having fun, she's dancing with her friends. Now there's men involved, there's men around, but she's not really dancing directly on some of the men. However, she still knows there's men around, right? There's men in like her direct proximity, but she still turns around and starts twerking. There's men around, but she's on the floor
Oh yeah, I see the
twerking, bent
dude
over. Now,
right
as
here.
she's bent over, now you started.
I see the dude right here. The dude that she was talking to about it. My other video part 1 that was like my where I'm circling at. That's the dude that was like tapping her ass or something. I'm pretty sure he's gonna show it though.
See the men or some men, quite specifically, start slapping her butt as she twerks. Now it's unclear if she realizes that men are smacking her butt, but she still does it, right? And the ex is watching this from the hotel 6 minutes away. Now, if you're 6 minutes away, I would say probably you want to go to your boyfriend 6 minutes away and not to the club with random men. But nonetheless, though, she didn't ask him to come. He's just following her around. He then runs immediately to Twitter, her boyfriend, Zay, and he would write, "Taking that to the chin. Good run. 100. Zay Brown is back. Damn, I'm in a hotel waiting for my bid, and she at the club 6 minutes away from me getting her ass slapped live in front of 50K people. Clout a dangerous drug. Never trust no bid, y'all. Learn from me." It's crazy, bruh, because he was probably at that hotel, bro, looking online, looking at how good she looks at Streamer University, her in them green shorts, and he thinking, "Oh, I'm finna eviscerate her cheeks tonight, bro. Oh, I'm finna clap it crazy." And then she does that, and you don't even get to clap it one last time, bro. Right? You got so emotional, you went crazy, and now you don't even get to clap the cheeks one last time, bro. Oh my God, bro. So then he puts, I just lost my ball. Ball is like lingo for Sherman University. He just lost his girl. I think he went to the internet too prematurely because she was dancing with her girls. Even though guys were nearby, she was dancing with her girls. Girls always slap each other butt. But then the guy that was nearby, Quan, I should say, he snuck one in. He started slapping it. Now, apparently, according to people, it wasn't caught on stream, but according to people who were there, Kaya then checked Quan afterwards for slapping her butt unknowingly. Quan would apologize and claim he was drunk. He didn't mean it. So I think the boyfriend went to Twitter too prematurely. I understand being upset, but to take to Twitter to try to make a scene, you don't ever want to involve people in your relationship. You know, that's just from my perspective. Now, Cooking with Kaya would take to social media, her Twitch stream, to react to her boyfriend being pissed off that another man was slapping her butt. When responding to her boyfriend going off on Twitter about her quote-unquote cheating, she gave a textbook example on how to avoid accountability. She says something that we hear a lot of women say when they do get caught doing something that they aren't supposed to be doing, which is, I mean, how can I cheat? We're not even together. But he thought y'all were together because he came all the way to Akron.
Like, if the truth come out, you're gonna be looking dumb. So I would suggest you stop tweeting. Like, I'm not gonna do nobody like that, but they don't know the half of it. How can you cheat with somebody you're not with? And what did I do? Like, I'm okay. I'm great. I'm having fun.
Insecurity.
Streamers University. But like I said, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all have this moment, ZG. I'm gonna let y'all have this.
You have another dude in the background talking about insecurity is a drug. I guess he's her cameraman. They got nothing going on, but it just looks bad as well, man. Now, I do understand.
That's what I was saying in my a video too. The nigga in the back that was talking, like, shut the fuck up, bro. If you're the camera guy or you're whoever you are, bro, you're not part of the video. Stay back there, bro. Niggas will do anything to get some pussy, bro. Anything. Like, you commenting saying that, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, later on tonight, she's laying in the bed by herself. You're not like.
I'm gonna let y'all have this.
You have another dude in the background talking about insecurity is a drug. I guess he's her cameraman. They got nothing going on, but it just looks bad as well, man. Now, I do understand, because the more I learn about the situation, it feels like he was trying to hold on to their relationship and they were in like a weird spot, but still, he was still under the assumption y'all was in a committed relationship. You acknowledge that y'all weren't completely broken up a little later. Y'all was still like committed to each other, which is why he came to Akron. But she would even explain, well, again, when she says she did nothing wrong, she would explain that she was dancing with the girls. It was a girls' night. She was with the girls. She wasn't with no guy. And that what the dude did wasn't something that she wanted him to do. And she confronted him.
Yeah, I seen the picture, the screenshot that y'all talking about, but I had no idea. Like, literally. Obviously, if I'm like dancing with some girls and y'all saying something happened, I had no idea. Like, literally.
The dude who smacked her butt, Quan, he came on her stream to apologize, but he also revealed something. He said that Kaya said, and he said it in front of Kaya, and Kaya did not deny it. He said that Kaya said, even if he did smack her butt, it wasn't a problem.
I said that in my old video. My first video, I literally said that. Because the way how he was trying to get her to say it on camera, she was like, well, what you talking about? What do you mean? Like, like, she was trying to act like, I don't know what you trying to refer to. Like, as in, like, yo, chill. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I think he's gonna, he might play it. Oh, yeah, he played it.
What's up, y'all? Cooking with Kaya. I ain't gonna lie, I don't drink. I ain't kind of drunk. We just talk like adults. This mic, the mic is unmuted. There you go. You good? All right. What are we just talking about?
We talked about the situation that y'all was talking about him smacking my ass in the club or whatever, which I was unaware of it until y'all brought it up in the chat. And he just came and he said if he did, He apologized. There was nothing he for it, and yeah.
Mind you, no, we got this. And what did you say when I told you that? You said
There was nothing he for it, and yeah.
mind you, no, we got this. And what did you say when I told you that? You said
Her face expression. I'm not whining the back the for you to hear the same thing. Just look at her face.
And yeah.
mind you, no, we got this. And what did you say when I told you that? You said
I was unaware that you did that,
exactly.
and I was unaware, like I was confused.
And if I did, like I said, I apologize. But if I did, what did you say? What did you just tell me?
What?
You said if I did, what did you say? It wasn't a problem, even though like it wasn't my intention.
So what he's trying to do is get her to say what she said. So since she didn't say it, he wound up saying it. Like, oh, you said like basically, even if I did, it wasn't really a problem. Stating that if he wanted to slap that ass while she was dancing, it wasn't really that big of a deal. They was just dancing type shit. You get what I'm saying? So he was trying to get her to say it, but she was kind of like, nah, I can't. Nah, not in front of the stream. I can't say it. Low key behind doors, like low key. If I'm dancing, you're around. You slap my ass. It's like it's whatever. Like I'm cool with it. No homo. I'm not saying for me, but for him, I think that's what he's trying to get her to say. But she kind of bouncing around it type thing. But when he said right here in this sense, she didn't say no. I didn't say that shit. She just like yeah, but we talked about it. We cool. Blah 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 blah. From my understanding, from what happened.
What did you just tell me? What? You said if I did, what did you say? It wasn't a problem. Even though like it wasn't my intentions. Like I said, you got what you got going on. I got what I got going on. Everybody in the club.
Okay, as long as you apologize, like I said, I wasn't even aware that you did that.
Exactly.
But he apologized, y'all. That's the end of it. We won't even talk about it no more.
Man, that shit.
Let it go. We go.
Zay will take to Twitch to explain how he feels about the situation. Now, what he explains is a situation we've all been through. He would explain, or how he tells it, he may not realize what he's saying, but as somebody who's been involved with women, I understand what he's saying. Kaya began to slowly distance herself from him, kind of not answer his calls as often, respond back a little slow. And they were in a position where, yeah, they were talking about their issues they need to work through, but he was still under the assumption they were together.
Getting ignored. I'm getting blatantly ignored, gang. I'm gonna tell niggas getting blatantly ignored, my nigga. I'm like, bro.
Well, I've been through that before. Getting ignored. Um, it happens in relationships, but I mean, for me, I got hit in the head when I was in the military. That knocked like it fucked me up pretty much to the point that I didn't know. I still to today don't remember my childhood. I had to relearn who my family was, who my mom was. I had skits of knowing certain things like I didn't know who my favorite cousin was. I didn't really know him, but when I like started looking at pictures and stuff like that, it's starting to click together. Like, oh, I remember this. I remember us doing that type thing. But yeah, it was just yeah, it's a dark time. But nonetheless, I get what he's saying when you get to that point, like where people's not talking to you type shit. For me, basically why I'm bringing up the head injury is because like one thing that fucked up with me was certain emotions. Like for me, I don't really express it or I can't really feel it. Like for me, I know for a fact love is something that I would never probably feel. Like it is what it is. I get people who say they love me, who care about me and stuff like that. I try to show it in a way, but it's hard for me. It's like when someone say a joke to you and you laugh and you kind of like like they can tell that's fake. Like you're not truly laughing. Like you really don't think it's funny. Type. It's kind of like me with love. Like it is what it is. But certain other emotions is like I feel, and I'm more focused on certain things. Certain things is like I I don't know how to explain it, but I get what he's saying because I've been in a situation where I've been texting someone, they stop texting me back just because of that. They like it feel like you don't even care about me type thing, which I don't. But it like I've been in that situation, so I understand it. But when the female stop texting you, or you seen the text message start to slowly go down, is either maybe she busy, maybe she got really busy this week or something like that. Like she's a streamer, she had a business to run pretty much, but if it gets to that point that's like you're trying the most, hey baby, good morning. Hey, what you doing? Hey, you trying to go out to eat? Hey, I'm close by. You trying to go get something to eat real quick? And she's not saying anything, bro. Kind of pick, you know, kind of pick between the lines of like she doesn't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So
And the thing is, bro, what I always told her, gang, I always told her, I said, bro, if you ever want any of these niggas, if you ever want any of these niggas, just let me know, my nigga. Let me know because I'll do anything like I'll do anything to try to keep us together if we having regular problems. But if it got anything to do with another nigga or trying to entertain another nigga, like explore the options, I say, yo, let me know and I will move around. You don't gotta worry about nothing. I'll be out your way. No cap. That's what I said every time I say, yo, if it's got anything.
if every time you see her, you saying shit like that, like if you see another man, you want another man, like just let me know. I'll move out of the way. Let me know. Like if you want another man, like you thinking about dating another man, if you think about like why would you keep telling her that? Like sooner or later she's gonna be like, all right, nigga.
To do any nigga tell me, and you don't even gotta worry about me trying to fix this shit. I'ma let you go do what the fuck you wanna do, my nigga. No cap. You feel me? But funny thing is, she had a nigga 6 minutes away. I'm 6 minutes away, gang. I'm 6 minutes away.
If you were getting blatantly ignored, then why show up at Akron? Why show up to Ohio? Like, why? Like, why would you come if you were being blatantly ignored? It felt like he was still trying to hold on to this, bro. He felt like, man, bro, she about to go to Streamer University. Kai is there. DG is there. Duke Dennis is there. Quan is there. Oh, man, all these lit dudes trying to get at her. I got to be nearby. And it looks like, bro, she wasn't feeling you anymore, man. She got the fame, she got the attention, and she started to look like, bro, I can do better than you, man. You just a normal guy. I got millionaires trying to date me now. Yeah, bro. You try super hard. Now, he said something goofy that I didn't quite agree with. He said he don't blame Quan for slapping Kaya's butt. I feel like yeah, like Quan apologized, so it's no weird stuff. It's cool, but he slapped her butt without her permission. You should be mad at him for doing that to your girlfriend, bro.
At the nigga on because look, bro, if I'm in the club, nigga, I got some drinks in my system. And I see some fine shit. Mind you, he was standing behind her for like 3 minutes before she even started doing that. So nigga like me, I'm doing the same shit. Behind her, I'm trying to get on that. As soon as she starts getting tricked, I'm trying to get on that. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? And especially if she looked like I could do it. Like a nigga not gonna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can do it. My nigga, a nigga not finna do some shit like that if they don't feel like they can get on that, bro. Nigga finna be like, oh, she bad. Let me grab her ass. No, my nigga. No. Overly comfortable when a nigga they feel like they can get anybody. Bro, I won't even say that, bro, because like it's not even about the nigga getting lit, bro. It's about her how like I don't know, gang. But I can't be mad at the nigga. Let me have some drinks in my system. I'm at the club. I see some fine shit right there. We getting lit. I've been behind her for 3.
Kaya will come back on stream and she will break down, or she will finally confess to what we've all known. Anybody with a brain look at the situation and you can figure out what went wrong here. She will finally reveal, listen, I'm hypergamous too, all right? I'm finally lit. I got a lot of attention. I'm famous now. A lot of successful and rich men are in my inbox. I just asked my boyfriend to get established. So Kaya is 23. I think Zay is around the same age. So she wanted her 23-year-old boyfriend to get
I didn't know I knew she was young, but I was thinking like 24, 25. But 23, I mean that makes sense.
established in order for him to continue dating her. Most 23-year-old men are not established, bro. I'm just Most 23-year-old men are just getting into their career in their field and they're still figuring it out and grinding. But because she done achieved fame for looking good, for twerking on like TikTok, she now wants her 23-year-old boyfriend to become a millionaire overnight to keep up with her or to keep her. And he couldn't do it. So according to her, she was pretty much done with that situation because he wasn't established.
I was respectful enough to tell him, I still want this, but I just want you to go get established. That's all I was asking for. I just want him to get established. To the point where I kept telling him, like, yo, I got so fed up. I was literally telling him, like, go hang out with boys. You have friends out here. Like, get out the house. You don't gotta stay with me 24/7. Like, I don't know. I just got frustrated. It's just, yeah, I am too young.
Sounded like she was being he was being clingy to her. He didn't want her to go out too much. He wanted to stay around her, just specifically her, instead of going out with his friends type shit. I can see that.
I just got frustrated of carrying the weight. Y'all, I couldn't do nothing. Like, he didn't let me do nothing. Like, oh my gosh. It was so bad. But anyways, like I said, I'm not gonna speak on his situation.
We've all been there before, man. He had all the clout at some point. Now, by all the clout, I mean he was still where he's at now, right? He's like a semi-popular streamer. He has clout. He has like 100,000+ on Twitch. So, he does his thing. And she had no clout. So he could get the girl who looked really good with no clout. But once she went viral overnight for looking good, and now she got all the clout in the world, she now looks at you as if you're nobody because now she's doing better than you. Whole time you're trying to hold on because now you got the most sought after girl on the internet, and you thinking you can't do much better than her. Hey man, Zay, man, keep your head up, all right? But yeah, it's over with, bro. You're not getting her back, okay? Keep your head up, man. All right, move on.
I mean, enough said. Enough said. That's enough said, bro. Like, that's enough said. I mean, that's that's enough said, bro. Like, that's enough. Like, it's nothing else to really say too much about that. It's not your girl anymore, bro. If I was him, I would just call her low key. But he said that she was she was ignoring him type shit. So I don't think she would even answer the phone. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I think showing up there when you wasn't even invited type shit to be closer to her, even though she wasn't even calling you or texting you type shit. I think that's a L move. Um, I wouldn't be doing that. I would never approach any girl that I'm texting. Like even if you're in a relationship and this text message is starting to go low, like dry as fuck. Like let's just say I'll text you at good morning at 8 o'clock. 3 p.m. come around. You're texting me back saying, "Hey, what's up?" I text you back saying, "Hey, what you doing right now?" 10 o'clock at night. Nothing. I had a busy day. I'll talk to you tomorrow or something like that. Or I had a busy day. Then the next day, if it's just dry, like it's like, because let's put it this way: I have my phone next to me. If someone texts me, regardless whether it's a female that I would want to text or if it's just one of my homeboys texting me, like, "Yo, get on the game, let's play some COD or some shit like that." I have my phone right there. I'm gonna look at it. Like if even if it's someone I don't want to talk to, I'll text them saying, "Hey, not right now," or "Hey, I'm doing this," or "Hey, I'm busy right now," or whatever like that. Like if you're not getting dry messages, it means that she's looking at you, seeing that you texting, not caring, and just going by her day. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I would say that halfway through listening to this, like, that ain't your girl, bro. That ain't your girl. And hearing the statement of this nigga saying, like, even if I did hit your butt, like, it wasn't a problem. Pretty much, they said it off screen type shit. Like, it wasn't really a problem type thing. Um, but yeah, I wonder how tall she is though. Like, this nigga looks like he's short. He's short. I think she's like, I'll say that she's like 5'7", maybe 5'6". I can't tell. I can't tell. I know for me, when I get to the door, like the seeing how she is, when I get to the door, I'm a little above it, kind of, but I'm not that tall. I'm only like 6 feet, 6'1" or 6 feet. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know how tall she is, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's
But I was unaware that you did that.
Exactly.
yeah. But anyway, nonetheless, man, I'm gonna do one last part of showing her her alleged boyfriend or boyfriend, I don't know, his statement on the situation, and then from there, I'm gonna just get my closing on what I think about the situation and call it a day. I'm not trying to be mixing in other people's business. I just thought it was interesting because how many other people watching this YouTube video or just in general as a guy been through the situation where you was talking to someone, start to get a little dry, and after it start getting a little dry and some shit like that, you run into a situation where you have to worry about another guy doing something to your girl or your girl being active with someone else that was a friend or something like that. Or, hey, babe, don't worry about him. He's just a friend. That's just my homeboy. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I was interested in it. I was just trying to see the breakdown because all this other stuff that this dude broke down in this video, I didn't even know, low key. I didn't even see the video of her dancing like that. So I want to see his response to see how it is. But see y'all in the next video. Peace, man.